Puppies? What the fuck? And here we go. There you are. Hey everybody, welcome back to Digital Drive-In Theater. I'm Quint, and today we are continuing Fallout with episode 2. Now, the last time we checked out Fallout, let's see what happened. We had the section 33 decided they were gonna do an arranged marriage with 32, with like the little container 32, after a nuclear explosion like wiped out the country and people lived underground for 219 years. So we have these two containers that are arranging a marriage. Turns out one of the containers people was actually wiped out by some raiders from the surface that are come down and they're killing everybody in the 33 tube. 33 is able to protect themselves ultimately and wipe out the raiders and capture a few of them for prisoners. But the raiders capture our main character Lucy's father, who is the overseer of 33. I know I'm not getting any of these names right or anything, but this is all pretty brand new to me. So 33, their overseer was taken. Kyle MacLachlan was taken by the raiders. Lucy's going out to get him. She's going out into the surface world where nobody has ventured out because the radiation levels are supposedly still going to be too toxic to be out in for like another year or so. Also, we have people from the Brotherhood. What was the guy's name? It was Maximus? I hope I'm getting this name right. Maximus or Titus? He's really wanting to excel in his little brotherhood, but he gets picked on a lot. His friend gets nominated for a position that he wanted to do, to go out and search for people in these robotic suits. His friend gets sort of sabotaged. Somebody puts a razor blade in the friend's boots. Friend's leg gets all cut up and bloody, so the friend can't go. Maximus gets called up and is the replacement to go out into the field. And there's a little bit of question if Maximus sabotaged his friend to get out there. And who's the third story? The third story is of the Ghoul. Now, the Ghoul is a cowboy TV film star from back before when the explosion happened, back when the big nuclear bombs hit, wiped everybody out. But I guess he was stuck out in it, and he got hit hard with all this and became like a ghoulish-like figure. His nose fell off, skin's all kind of warped, and it looks like he lives on a bunch of chemicals, because when we found him, he was like underground, and he looked like he had some IV bags, like feeding him some sort of chemical while he was buried. These other bounty hunters came to dig him out and tell him about this bounty that the Brotherhood is also going after. This guy with glasses and a dog. And so the Ghoul is like, you know what? I don't need you guys. And he takes those three out and he's like, I'm going to go after this on my own. I think that catches everything up for episode 1. It's time for episode 2. I'm ready. Let's do this. Alright, here we go. I'm excited. Episode 2. Where are we? We got puppies? What the fuck?
But too much is falling in mine.
Did he just smile at that? Wait. So that burnt puppy grew, or is
So good.
that what's his name from Lost? It is. What was his name in Lost?
My name is Benjamin Linus.
So it's a dog training center, but there's corpses being rolled around. Is this teach them treadmill? I think a lot of dogs really like treadmill once they get used to, like, know how it works and everything. Yeah, see, he's having fun. Just chasing the teddy bear. Oh, is he hiding this dog? Is that what this is? Oh, he's okay. All right, I think I get it now. He's actually He's keeping this one for himself? Is he breaking it out, or like as a pet, or is it his own special pet project, for lack of a better term? Chin straps and me gonna self-inject? Yeah, he totally is, isn't he? Oh man, I couldn't do that. Right in the, is it in the neck or in the... Oh! That looked like that's pretty deep. Better hope this works, whatever he's doing. Oh shit, somebody coming? Yeah, he's like, don't mess with my master. Literally blood on your hands. It's like, we gotta get out of here. I wonder if those wrist things are, like, easily traced. Oh. For a Gatling gun, this is a pretty lousy shot. Can hit the logo, though. This is a ship out in the middle of the desert? Or is this used to be a... Used to be an ocean, maybe? Oh, they're really out in the middle of nowhere. This, okay, so I could figure out by the end credits last episode that this is supposed to be Santa Monica, I think, right? Because we saw the Ferris wheel and the pier. I mean, where do you even begin looking, right? Because she has no idea what the upside, the world above is like. And it's probably a lot bigger than she ever imagined. And how old are these corpses? Like 200 some odd years old? I guess the radiation can't be that bad, right? They were talking about they can't go out, the surface levels is bad, can't go out. She's doing okay, and I mean, I really don't know anything about any of this sort of stuff, but she seems to be okay in it, right? Is it still technically not safe, or is it they don't know any better? Good boy. Wow, that guy's stealthy.
Before the war, people joked about cockroaches and large thorax to ward off attack. Extended antennae in order to hunt in packs. Incisors to help ingest larger prey, such as yourself.
Got nothing on a German Shepherd, though.
Sir, I'm looking for my father.
You need to go home, miss. Vault dwellers are an endangered species here. Full of rules, of laws. This place is indifferent. The question is, will you still want the same things when you have become a different animal altogether?
Who are you?
I'm Batman. You know, if you really wanted to be helpful, you probably could have given her a little more info. I don't know. Wait a minute. Okay. All right. You know what? It didn't even click. Now it's okay. All right. All right. The guy with the glasses and the dog. Okay, that's the guy who everybody it took cutting to the Brotherhood because I remembered that that's who they're looking for. Same for the ghoul. Until I realized I'm putting it all together. Hey, I'll get there eventually. So he's like the intern.
I want to shoot something.
My lord, we were assigned to search a town called Philly. We're still miles from...
A town called Philly?
Born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days.
Little heads up next time. It's like a caddy. The biggest golf course in the world. So, for this show, is this following like the close storyline of the game, or is this one of those things where they just kind of go in universe, and it's all in the spirit of the game, and they added like their own little storyline? Is that, which one is it? Is this like the progression of the actual game? I take it being in one of those suits sort of carries itself, right? It's not wearing out the person inside the suit, right? Like someone who's wearing like a lot of pads and stuff, would that kind of be taxing? Wow, they got there quick. I thought they were like in Philly.
A man and a dog. The target.
Sucks the caddy doesn't get any armor.
Go see if the target's in there.
My lord, I don't have armor.
You
Yeah.
earned the suit through acts of bravery. This is an act of bravery.
That's just stupid. Do you want to be carrying around your golf clubs for the rest of the trip in case something happens to that guy? But he seems like a main character, so.
Plot armor.
What's the problem, dipshit?
Holy cow. Is that a bear or a wolf or a...
Man, bear, pig?
That armor seems to be no match for it, though.
Man, bear, pig is real.
An act of bravery, huh? So much for backing away and keeping eye contact. Keep it from charging you, right?
Shoot it! Shoot it!
I wonder if dude's just gonna let him get him. Does that count as an act of bravery?
Help off me!
Or is this guy gonna take all the credit?
Fuck!
Is that
Where
Michael?
were you?
Looks like Michael
Ruined your
Rappaport.
Fucking day. This wasteland fucking sucks.
Oh, he is.
Clerics too. Stupid missions for remnants that turn out to be a fucking toaster oven. You know what you could do with a fucking toaster oven? Do you have any idea?
Toast!
That's what I do with it.
Can you give me a fucking stim pack instead of just standing there? I'm asking you for a stim pack and you're looking at me. You're looking at me like you don't know what the fuck to do.
This guy is,
I got a
he's,
2-ton.
you're testing.
You stupid motherfucker, you know this is all your fault.
You're not gonna make it if you keep.
You know what they do to squires?
Oh man, you know what they do to people who talk a bunch of smack?
They hang you.
So that won't happen if you don't make it,
Bitch.
and they don't know anything about this, right?
That's what they're gonna do to you.
You're just walking right into this, buddy.
This is all your fault.
Well, I guess you don't want help that bad. Never meet your heroes, right?
You don't deserve that armor. They'll kill you for this. Not if I bring back the target.
Yeah, if they don't find out, man. Or accomplish a mission. More flies with honey, right?
Excuse me. Hi. May I approach? It's okay. I just want to ask you for directions.
At gunpoint. She's very trusting. Is he wearing a diaper? It's quite the outfit.
I'm a little lost.
It's meant to be a water filter. No matter how much sand I put in it, I just get more sand.
Would you like a sip?
Is that who I think that is? Is that, I can't think of the guy's name. He was in Blade as like the main henchman.
Sorry.
And he was like a taxi cab on
Sir,
MTV
actually,
like in the early 90s.
Those kids know how to throw. It's a cheat thing. You know what I mean? It's a cheat thing.
It is him. I can't think
Thank
of his
you.
name though.
I hand you a bottle of clean water and you drink it. Even if you're not thirsty, you drink it. Much you can anyway.
Great. You haven't happened to have seen a group pass by with a prisoner, have you?
You head to Philly?
What's Philly?
Town. It's over at here.
I guess Philly's a lot closer than I thought it was. I was thinking
myself.
Philly was on
You've
one
never-
side.
Had a aunt as well. She got killed there once.
Since she got killed there once?
Dangerous.
Real sick. Make him die, and you wouldn't have to put up with me for too long. This could all be yours.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
You good person.
It seems like everybody that he is just directly under ends up meeting a pretty bad fate. Okay, Iron Man. Did they not hear him, like, destroying buildings?
Hear me? This is the end of your fucking days.
I said unhand him.
This guy likes the power.
Have a really bad day, sir. Toodles. You, sir, are a scholar and a gentleman. You should be commended.
I wonder if he just let a bad person go.
Don't murder me.
It's just, the guy was fucking my chickens.
Out of everything that he could have said just then, that was the last thing that I was thinking that he was going to say. Philly with an F. I wonder if she knows how to drive a car. Yeah, keep your hand on the gun. Very Old West.
Sorry.
Two-headed cow. Steer clear of it. Boo! No. It's the ghoul.
Thought all you sardine fucking dipshits were dead. Barb, get in here. You got
Sardine. That's funny.
Barb,
Goes by the name of
Barb, get in
Moldaver.
here.
Uh-oh. She who shall not be named.
Bad. And killed.
And I'm telling you, you're gonna go through a whole
Yeah,
lot.
she's like, I don't care.
All 10 fingers. Must be nice.
She probably stands out.
I know that it can't have been, but the mission of the vaults should be important to everyone.
And why is that?
Yeah, why would they give a shoot?
Save America.
And when exactly were you planning on saving America? Holding the ground for rich folks to hide in while the rest of the world burned.
And
You know what folks up here say about the vaults? Fuck the vaults.
Yeah. She should probably think about getting some new clothes if anybody's ever going to help her. Got to blend in. Does he live there or work there or something?
You again, miss. Really think you should go home. You are not safe here. You have a telesonic projector in your phone. It lives images of the Nebraskan countryside. You've been brought up in a meritocracy where people pride themselves on doing the right thing. You need to go home.
Would people still remember Nebraska if it's been wiped off the map for 200
how do you
years?
know so much?
Or has only part of the country been wiped out?
Let's get you inside. I told you to get the fuck out of here.
I still got a long way to go to understand everything that's going on.
Last night, a bounty came in through all 6 agencies. A hefty price on the head of a man that fits the description of that fellow right there.
Yeah, you just walked into it,
Now, I may
Lucy.
not know much.
Out of Philly.
So much for safe travel. How infamous is this ghoul? Like, does everybody know who this is, and that's why nobody's doing anything? Damn. Or maybe not. Right through him. What's he shooting? Oh!
Damn, y'all ain't got me working up an appetite.
Did you just eat a tomato raw? Does he not feel it? Is he just like immune to pain? Boom. Exploding rounds.
For the tomatoes.
Sorry about the mess. Man. I was starting to think that old Ben from Lost was going to last a little bit longer. Oh, don't hurt the dog. Don't hurt the dog. Damn. Yeah, get the big gun. Man.
I'm going to have to ask you to leave him alone. Now, I acknowledge that I'm unfamiliar with your circumstances, but at first glance, your treatment of this man appears unfair, and I'm obliged to intervene. Now, if your instinct is to harm me, as a person simply trying to de-escalate a conflict, then I'll have to assume of the two of you, you are likely the primary aggressor. In which case, I think everyone in this town would agree the force is justified. Unless you willingly stand down now.
Fucking vault dwellers.
Will drop in a very, very large bucket of drugs.
Uh-oh. Iron Man shows up just in time. That looks like that would have hurt her doing that too. She's walking pretty good for being shot in the knee.
Gonna need a new foot, Barb. Time to eat my beans. But okay.
I'm on lunch. I need a new foot. Oh my god.
I can still make this trip.
You'll be lucky if you can make it to fucking breakfast. Barb! Was that a knife? Wasn't under the defibrillator. Just saying. I'm sorry for yelling. Been shot.
I love how there can be chaos going on in one part of something, and just a little bit to the side of it, people are chilling, or they have no idea of the chaos that's happening. Like we saw it earlier with the robot guy kicking and destroying the buildings, and this is pretty graphic. And the two people on the other side of the buildings had no idea. And now this person eating beans. That's the new foot?
This little thing can haul your limping.
Oh, thank you. But I'm really only here to find my dad. Besides, no offense, but you're in no condition to travel.
I got a feeling her dad and the lady's client are connected.
Now, you ain't getting near Moldaver without something to bargain with. And delivering this guy right here is your best option. This could maybe work.
You really...
Oh, so he can feel pain. Okay.
Well, I guess basic training ain't what it used to be.
After everything that guy can do, just getting his foot stuck is all it takes to derail him. I guess he is still pretty new at wearing the suit.
Rule number 1.
Uh-oh.
Read the manual.
Oh, now you can get out. Nice. Oh, I guess he was a roper, so. Jim's limbs. You steal, we shoot. Dog's still alive. Heal the dog, man. That's very video game. You just pick up this thing and it automatically heals you. Well, that's nice of him. He healed the dog. I don't know if that's just because he wanted companionship or if he needed a piece to trade. Meanwhile, out in the desert. All these landmarks have got me really messed up as far as what the geography is. Like right there, that's LA. That thing's at the LA airport. They're at LAX right now.
It says here we have about 20 miles left to go. How's your new... Oh golly. Holy moly.
Yeah, probably should have cauterized the wound first.
You are going to get across that wasteland. And we're going to do it together.
Oh, you see, I've just taken a cyanide pill.
What?
Vault-Tec Plan D. It was the most humane product that Vault-Tec ever made. It was quick, painless. People are going to come after you. Sure.
I really thought he was going to be a bigger part of this show.
Moldaver. Just my head.
What? Here, cut my head off. Huh.
The pill. It'll be easier if you carry my head instead of dragging my whole body.
You're asking me to...
Please. I'm begging you. And this is the only way to get your dad back. I knew
Is
I
it?
could trust you. Miss McLean.
How do you know my name?
Her name's McLean? Oh, she's totally going to get through this.
Yippee-ki-yay. Okie dokie.
Is she really going to cut his head off? Oh, that's, Oh, what's the name of that donut place? This is definitely LA. I think that was in Iron Man 2.
Sir! I'm gonna have to ask you to exit the donut.
She built herself up to cut the head off pretty quick.
Okie dokie.
I think she says okie dokie a few times already. Is that like her catchphrase? Do they say okie dokie a lot in the game? This is very much small town girl grows up fast when she goes to the city, kind of. And yes, that's at the airport. That's at LAX. So this and see there's airplanes, palm trees. Yeah, so this has to be LA, right? So what's up with them saying Philly? All right, that's episode 2 of Fallout. Let's talk about it. All right, so that was episode 2 of Fallout, and so what do we know so far? Well, at the beginning we got Dr. Wellsbig, something like that, on the run with this dog. That's where we get the bounties from. That's who the ghoul and the knights, that's who they were looking for at the end of episode 1. Lucy's out on her own. She completely sticks out of all the above ground people. She's very naive, out of her element, basically. Meanwhile, we have the knights also looking for the doctor. They come across this cave, and the knight, who's kind of a prick, goes into this cave. This big mutated bear dog thing comes out, attacks him, and he immediately gets scared. Oh, let me back up. He makes his little caddy guy, Maximus, go into the cave and check it out first, even though he's not wearing any armor. So you're starting to get a really good picture of what kind of character this person in the knight armor is. The bear kicks his ass. Maximus saves him. The guy's like, here, give me my little health pack thing so I can heal. And he's like, no, I'm going to let you die, and I'm just going to take over this mission. I'm going to bring back the target himself. So anyway, they all converge on this town. I think it is Philly, is what they were calling it. The ghoul is already there. He's looking for the doctor. The doctor, I guess, lives there? Or... Anyway, there's like a Mama June, I think that's what was her name, was letting him kind of hold up there for a little bit. But the ghoul shows up. He blows up the doctor's foot. There's a big shootout. The Mama June puts a bounty on the ghoul's head. People in the town are all shooting the ghoul. Apparently the ghoul can't feel much pain like everyone else, I guess, because he's a ghoul. Lucy comes out trying to protect the doctor. Ghoul's about to kill Lucy. Then Maximus in the knight armor shows up. Maximus and the ghoul duke it out while Lucy is in the back with the doctor. Mama June says, hey, I need you to take this guy with you to go find your dad. She's like, I can't do that. Mama June, I hope I'm saying the names right. Mama June's like, you need to turn him in if you want to be able to get your father back. So now Lucy's stuck with this guy, and she's gotta take him with them. And they escape out the back while the ghoul and the knight duke it out. The knight doesn't really know his armor that well, but the ghoul, I guess, has been around and read some manuals. I guess that's what I got out of that. And is able to defeat the knight and send him off. The ghoul looks like he's about to kill the doctor's dog, but then after the fighting's all over, he brings the dog in and heals him. So he's not that bad, I guess. Or is it because he just needs he wants a companion, he wants the dog working for him now? I'm not really sure. It made the ghoul seem a little sympathetic. I'm enjoying it. I think it's pretty good. I think it's very engaging. I think Lucy is a easy character to... she's very charming. She's an easy character to feel sympathetic for. Maximus, I'm not quite sure about him yet. I mean, because he could have been the person that sabotaged his buddy. But, you know, he's kind of the underdog that you want to root for. And then there's a ghoul. Alright, that's it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below. Let's talk about the show a little bit. I can't wait until episode 3. See you then.